The Israeli Foreign Intelligence Service, Mossad, assassinated Iran's top nuclear scientist in November 2020. The initial reports about his assassination was confusing. A hit squad waiting for him. A truck exploded in front of his car. Gunmen opened fire from a nearby car. The most outrageous report was an AI robot assassin. The New York Times explained what really happened that day in a recent report. Did an AI robot assassinate an Iranian nuclear scientist? Before we deep dive into today's topic, I won't be saying the nuclear scientist's name,
Mohsen Fakhrizadeh Mohammadi,
during my video. I can't pronounce his name, no matter how many times I tried. Please subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Mossad wanted to assassinate Iran's top nuclear scientist for at least 14 years. Every time they sent in a hit squad, they had to abort the mission. Despite assassinating everyone else associated with the nuclear program, he was an elusive target. The nuclear scientist received so many warnings that he wanted a normal life. He drove his wife in an unarmored car, a serious violation of security protocol for high-ranking government officials. Mossad reportedly had an inside source on the nuclear scientist's security detail. They knew when and where the security convoy would take him to his vacation home. This time, the hit squad deployed a new weapon. Mossad needed visual verification that the nuclear scientist was driving his unarmored car. They set up a disabled car with a missing tire on a jack at the U-turn on the highway. When the convoy drove by, a camera took a picture. 3/4 of a mile down the road, the new weapon was placed in the back of a pickup truck. A tarp and construction material covered the weapon. The hit squad left Iran hours before the operation commenced. Let's be clear that the weapon wasn't an autonomous AI robot like the Terminator. The weapon was an AI-assisted remote control machine gun on a robotic platform. The AI compensated for uncontrolled variables that interfere with accurate weapon fire. The 1.6-second round-trip time lag via satellite, the recoil from firing a weapon on the truck, the speed of the approaching car. A sniper controlled the remote weapon via satellite 1,000 miles away. When the convoy came into view, the lead security car sped ahead to inspect the vacation home. The second car with the nuclear scientist slowed for a speed bump just before the parked truck. The sniper fired shots below the windshield. The car swerved and came to a stop. The sniper fired 3 shots into the windshield. One shot hit the nuclear scientist in the shoulder. The nuclear scientist got out of the car to hide behind the open door. The final shot that killed him went through the door. The truck exploded shortly thereafter. The explosion didn't destroy the weapon, but sent it up in the air. When it came crashing down, the weapon was a recognizable and unusable mess. Because a human pulled the trigger, the AI robot didn't assassinate anyone. That's it for today's show. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and turn on the notification bell to see more videos like this. Thank you for watching.